Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to talk about steps to take before the tax year ends. Before I get into the video, be sure to subscribe and leave a comment below saying I subscribed. I will try to personally reply to your comments. Today I found an article on the web from the IRS and I want to share it in today's video, where the IRS is giving all taxpayers some valuable tips on what to do before the tax year ends. Before I share my screen to go over the article from the IRS, I just want to mention a couple of things. One is taxes is by definition a compulsory financial charge or some other type of levy imposed on a taxpayer by a government organization in order to fund government spending and various public expenses. A failure to pay by the taxpayer, along with evasion of or resistance to taxation, is punishable by law. Another important note is that there are two types of taxes, namely direct taxes and indirect taxes, where you pay some of them directly, like the cringed income tax, corporate tax, and wealth tax, while you pay some of the taxes indirectly, like sales tax, service tax, and value added tax, etc. So the article states what to do before the tax year ends. It continues to talk about get ready to file taxes. What to do before the tax year ends. There are things taxpayers can do before the end of the year to help them get ready for the 2021 tax filing season. Below are a few of them. Donation to charity. There is still time to make a 2020 donation. Taxpayers who do not itemize deduction may take a charitable deduction of up to $300 for cash contributions made in 2020 to qualifying charities. Cash donations include those made by check, credit card, or debit card. Before making a donation, people can check the tax-exempt organization search tool on irs.gov to make sure the organization is eligible for tax-deductible donations. The Coronavirus Aid, Relief, and Economic Security Act changed this law. The CARES Act also temporarily suspends limit on charitable contributions and temporarily increases limits on contributions of food inventory. Next, it talks about report any name or address change. Taxpayers who moved should notify the IRS of their new address. They should also notify the Social Security Administration of any name change. Renew expiring IT INS. Certain individual taxpayer in identification numbers expire at the end of this year. Taxpayers can visit the ITIN page on the irs.gov for more information on which numbers needs renewal. So the ITINs, that special taxpayers that's working, that's not American citizen. So they will use that number basically like a social security number so they can file their tax return. It continues to say connect to the IRS. Taxpayers can use social media to get the latest tax and filing tips from the IRS. The IRS shares information on things like tax changes, scam alerts, initiatives, tax products, and taxpayer services. These social media tools are available in different languages, including English, Spanish, and American Sign Language. For information about retirement plans, the irs.gov has end-of-year find tax information about retirement plans. This includes resources for individuals about retirement planning, contributions, and withdrawals. The CARES Act Retirement Plan Relief waived required minimum distributions during 2020 for IRA or retirement plan accounts. Also, eligible individuals can take a coronavirus-related distribution of up to $100,000 by December 30th, 2020, and repay it over 3 years or pay the tax due over 3 years. So it's talking basically about the retirement plans, like for example the IRA and the contributions you can make, and also the withdrawals for 2020. Also, the article continues and talks about the contribute salary deferral. Taxpayers can make a salary deferral to a retirement plan. This helps maximize the tax credit available for eligible contributions. Taxpayers should make sure their total salary deferral contributions do not exceed the 9,500 limit for 2020. So, for example, if you have a 401k plan in your retirement, you also make sure that you do not go over the maximum amount of 19,500, and that's for somebody that's self-employed, that he's more or less a sole proprietorship that has a 401k plan. He should make sure that he doesn't go over the maximum limit for the year, which is 19,500. Think about tax refunds. Taxpayers should be careful not to expect getting a refund by a certain date. This is especially true for those who plan to use their refund to make major purchases or pay bills. Just as each tax return is unique to the individual, so is each taxpayer's refund. Taxpayers can take steps now to get ready to file their federal tax return in 2021. So I believe following those steps on this article from the IRS will help all taxpayers have a stressless tax filing season when April 15 approaches. So once again, the IRS giving us guidelines. They're giving you tips on things you could look to start taking care of right now before the year end. So when the tax season approaches next year, you'll be ready and not all over the place trying to find documents and so on and so forth. Thanks for watching.